Hey class, so I apologize for not being able to make it today, but I'm going to try to attempt to do this presentation just a little bit differently. So please know that even though I'm not there, I'm here in spirit, or at least in pixel form. I hope this isn't all too big brotherish for you, but I'm going to give it a try anyway. So for the topic for this week, for those who may not have listened to the podcast, is gamification. What is gamification, you might ask? Well, Zickerman defines gamification as the process of using game thinking and game mechanics to do two very important things. One is to engage audiences, and the other is to solve problems. So when understanding gamification in terms of advertising, it's really easy to see how it could be a valuable tool. As advertisers just so happen to be in the business of engaging audiences and solving problems. So what then are game thinking and game mechanics? Game thinking basically comes down to your reasoning behind playing the game and what your objectives and goals are when you're playing it. Are you playing it to obtain a sense of achievement, or are you playing it to satisfy your curiosity? Are you playing it to be social, or are you playing it to be the outright victor and leave everyone in your dust? Game mechanics are essentially the means to which these goals can be achieved. What is an important aspect of game thinking and game mechanics is that the context of the game does not have to be interesting in order to be fun. He gives the example of Farmville and that air traffic controller game as examples. Now, Zickerman suggests that at the heart of every game is a point system. That is a way that the game rewards the player for playing the game. Sometimes the point system can be obvious and tangible in the case of cash prizes, and other times it can be more abstract and not clearly defined, like in the case of obtaining a status or recognition. Now, it's easy to assume that a point system based off of immediate cash rewards would be the most effective at getting people to play the game. What Zickerman suggests, however, is tangible prizes are only successful in the short term. That is, they only engage audiences for the length of time that it takes for them to redeem these prizes, and once they do, they're done. On the other hand, he suggests that rewards like status, access, and power, they're much more important in the long term, as these things can be built upon and held for a longer period of time. So gamification isn't only used in advertising, but what we know of advertising, gamification in advertising, is that a lot of it is based on this immediate gratification prize system. So you engage with the product, or you visit our website and we will give you something for free. With the development of smartphones, gamification in advertising has had this extreme opportunity to flourish, and flourish very quickly. So this video is a case study of an ad campaign for Coke in Hong Kong, and it displays the type of immediate gratification point system. Check it out. So clearly, with this example, the way to our hearts is through immediate gratification through entertainment and prizes for engaging in such entertainment. It's kind of a win-win situation. So the question I have for you that will hopefully promote some sort of class discussion is, it's a two-parter. First off, can you think of any ad campaigns that don't use the immediate prize system and instead use the motivation of power, status, or access as opposed to these tangible prizes? And second, do you think that age demographics play a role in the type of point system that's used? For example, is a company that's trying to engage with a youth demographic more likely to use tangible prizes or more abstract ones? And in the same light, is an older demographic more interested in power, status, and access types of point systems? So I'll leave you with those questions to answer, and thanks for being patient.